morning, everybody. Been a few days since I did a video. I think 3 months, actually. It's been a bit. Um, been blessed. Crazy life. Yeah, it is. Crazy, crazy. A couple of days ago, my youngest Madison gives me a call, and she's all. She's so funny. She says, I say, hello. She says, what are you doing, slut puppy? I'm like, excuse me? She says, you're such a slut. I was like, what? What did I do now? Well, she got contacted they're 23andMe of a possible half brother. Yeah. Wow. And so, yep, turns out. And I remember the event, New Year's Eve, 94. The ward clerk that worked at the hospital. We were out at the bar and with a bunch of coworkers, and her and we went home together. We went home together that night, and I think a couple of days later, we hooked up again, and then nothing else, nothing else. She continued to work there. I continued to work there, and probably 3 months. It was April of that year that I met my wife, Kathy, and like by August, we were moved in together, and little did I know that she got pregnant and that she had the kid, had a boy, and she put it up for adoption, a closed adoption. And from what I understand, I've only talked to him once, but from what I understand, his adoptive mother passed and left him an envelope with all the information in it. Well, not all the information because it was closed adoption, about that he was adopted. And so he started looking, and he's been looking for a while because my daughter's 23andMe message that she got from him was sent 2 years ago. He actually got in touch with her through a cousin of mine that he had a partial match to on 23andMe, and he contacted her, and she said, "Oh well, yeah, I know who they are. Yeah, that's my kinfolk." And so, yeah, and I talked to him like a nice young man. I'm going out to West Texas, see my dad next week, and I'm gonna go by in Weatherford and say hello, meet him. That's why I have 5 kids now. One passed. I had a son. I didn't know I had him until he was 18 years old, and he found me when he was 18 years old. And so, wow. And then now I've got another son, and he just had a son. And so we got 2 grandsons now and 2 granddaughters. And wow, things change quickly, do they not? They certainly change quickly. And my kids thought my wife would be upset. This all happened before I even met her. I didn't even met her yet, right? And so she was like, "Wow, what can bake with you guys?" In typical female fashion, little did I know at the time that my wife was a nurse on that floor where she was ward clerk, and they did not get along. I was supposed to know. And she said especially got bad after Kathy and I started dating. Excuse me. She said after, when Kathy and I started dating, that it got even worse. That they were just, they did not get along. And she said, now I see why. Wow. And she said, I remember her gaining weight because Kathy said she remembered smarting off to her one time going, just move your fat ass. You're getting so fat. What is wrong with you? And, just being a bitch, typical woman. And she was like, I think Kathy said she was like, none of your business. And then, cat fight. Didn't happen. But wow. I keep on getting blessed. And I'm going to call it a blessing. Why would I call it anything but a blessing? Because she just, whatever reason she made that decision, it wasn't like I wouldn't have run from the responsibility. I wouldn't have put him up for adoption. I'd have kept him. I wouldn't have put him up. I wish I'd have known. I wouldn't have put him up. I wouldn't have done that. But I'm glad she didn't abort him, too. Could have been worse. But she was a sweetheart, man. She was a sweet girl. Sweet girl. Got along well with her. Of course, what she's supposed to do with Kathy's just like, about her. And I said, come on, man. I said, the only way I knew her, she was very sweet to me. She was a sweet girl. I enjoyed going out with her. She was really nice. She was nice. And for whatever reason, she made that decision. And I'm not going to sit here. And now she's passed. She's dead. She died of cancer. And I'm not going to sit here and talk bad about her. She was a sweet girl. And it's just one of those deals where I don't blame her, Kathy. I mean, why would you go, oh, this is amazing. Oh, yeah, right. You wouldn't do that. But welcome back. Oh, let me move that way. Y'all see all my tomatoes and cucumbers and watermelon and stuff growing, my lemon trees, and my lime tree. I love spring. Man, oh man. I got out and I had all my stuff germinated and going in the garage under my grow lights and stuff, so I was ready to go this spring. Should have harvest our first tomatoes here anytime. But yeah, it's been a while. It's been crazy. It's been just crazy. It's been about a month, and they're still bad. I pulled 2 ribs out of place on this left side. And, got treatment today at 1 o'clock. Still not in. They're still hurting. Oh, they still make it hard to breathe. But I'm hoping with a little more treatment I can get these ribs back. It's just miserable. But that is what it is, right? All right. What else? I know. I've been really trying hard and working on, I think one of the last videos I did, I'm pretty sure the last video I did, I was talking about, Bill. What's Bill's last name? Golly. The preacher, and Josh, Sons of God Ministries, and meditation, and learning to meditate, and just do like Jesus said. He says, be still and know I'm God. Go into your closet in the dark, in secret, and pray. Don't go talking about what you pray about. Don't go praying in public. You do it in private. And when Jesus tells you this is what you do, it's what you do. This is how you get to know me. Kingdom of heaven is within. If thine eye be single, the body would be full of light. And he said, we are the light of the world. And he said, these things I do, I tell you, you'll do better things. So I've been working hard on meditation. And, when you think about meditation, you're like, yeah, I mean, what else? You just sit there and, meditate. Oh, man, boy, that's hard to do. The old internal monologue, that voice just keeps interrupting. It doesn't want you. That's your carnal mind. It doesn't want you to get into that focus of Christ, get that Christ mind. Yeah, the carnal mind doesn't want that. And it's hard. It's hard to get away from it and get it to shut up and have no thought, like Jesus said. Be still and know I'm God, and have no thought. You got to be able to meditate, and you will. That's where Christ dwells in us. But we've got to get there. It's hard to get there. It's so hard to meditate, and that's, Jesus talked about it, and that's the way you get there. It's it's not through anything else. That's the way you find God. It's not by going to church. It's not by getting baptized. It's not, you don't find him that way. It's internal. It's in your head. It's in your mind. It's in your heart. He's in there. Just go hunt him down. Really, everybody, the people, God is in everyone. And you go hunt him down. He's in there. And you can do it however you want. Just, close your eyes. Be quiet. Use that internal voice and go, God, come on, let's go. Get out of there. Where are you? I'm in here. Just go find him. And it's different for everybody. There's no prescription. It's your intent in your heart and your ability to focus and close down that carnal mind. When he said tithe 10%, he didn't mean money. It meant that 10% of that left brain, that carnal brain we use. Give that up. Give that up to him. Give over that carnal mind and get in the spirit. We don't worship God in flesh. We worship in spirit and truth. Christ told us, we do not worship the flesh. Spirit and truth. And it's been a great, I don't know, I guess I'd call myself getting closer to enlightenment. Because I'm dang sure, feeling it. Just feeling the vibe is getting everywhere I go. It's weird. It's getting better. Do y'all feel it? The Schumann resonance has been going nuts for a while. And I think that's collective conscious. I think that's our collective conscious. Everybody finally going, or a lot of people finally going, whoa, this is crazy. These people are so crooked, so evil, so just so not for us. And the push against anti-Semitism. You dare not even hardly say the word, because it's probably going to be anti-Semitic to even say the word anti-Semitic in the future. Because right now, as it stands, the list of things that are anti-Semitic are infinite. You don't know what's anti-Semitic until you're told that's anti-Semitic. It's crazy. I wish I had a rule like that for my life. When you offend me, I'll let you know. You don't know until I tell you. And then when you do, there'll be hell to pay. It's just, wow. How did they get such a grip? How did that group get such a grip on America? Anybody know the answer? Everybody knows the answer. The Schofield Bible, when he added in the whole BS about God's chosen people. And if you ever go against God's chosen people, you will be smited, right? So, the propaganda worked. The biggest support for Israel is in the evangelical Christian group. Why? Y'all killed our Lord and Savior, but we're behind you. We're behind you 100%. It's just wow. The evil is bold in these days, is it not? It's just wow. It is so bold. But here we go, man. Here we go. In my lifetime, this has been just such um, a freak show, a circus. These politicians are trillions and trillions of dollars that they've embezzled from us over the years, enriching themselves, their family, their friends, and all the while looking at us going, "You need to pay your taxes, pay more. We got people that need help. I got a brother-in-law, ain't got a job. I already loaned him $1 million. He went through it. You need to work harder. I'll make a rule that says if you don't work harder, you don't get anything. Unless if you're white. If you're anything else, you ain't got to work." The white man is hunted these days. Isn't that crazy how all we try to do is get along and we're blamed for everything? It's all our fault. It's weird. Really weird. But that's the nature of things, right? Whenever you're successful, whenever you do the right thing, there's going to be a group of people that look at you and go, "You're just doing that to make me look bad. You're a terrible person. What's wrong with you? Why would you do that? You mean work hard, take care of my family, be responsible? Oh, I don't know. I got nothing else to do. I don't like video games, and I don't like sitting on the porch drinking 40s. I don't know if y'all have ever watched Officer Brandon Tatum. He's on YouTube. Ex-cop. Black guy. The other day I had to do, man, he calls them the melanin people. He says the melanin people, they don't want no happiness. They don't want people to get along. They just want you to give them everything and then let them run things. And then when they tear things up, they're going to blame you. He says they did all this DEI and everywhere it failed. And everybody said, "Oh, the only reason it failed is because y'all racist." Wow. It's crazy. And how come? I don't know. This is just one of the things that I don't think I could take. If they told me, "Hey, because you're a white guy, you don't have to make as high a score to get into college. Because you're white, you don't have to be held to the same standards. Because you're white and you got it tough. You got it real tough. We're going to make it easier on you." And I don't think I would be like, "Okay, fair enough. Okay." I can't, I don't know. I guess it's having some integrity, having some self-esteem. I don't know. But it's just one of those deals. It's just getting so ridiculous anymore that when you talk about meritocracy, the other side gets all upset going, "You're pushing unrealistic expectations." Good morning there. I'm doing a live stream. Hadn't done one in months. I'll be done in a few minutes. Mama's up. What was I talking about? Oh my God. We're out of my head. But the the politics has gotten crazy. Trump's trolling. It's just, I love it. I love it that he put out those hats, Trump 2028. And people are losing their mind. "He can't run for president, get it." They just losing their shit. Yeah, somebody said he needs to put one out. Trump 2032, Trump 2036. But I don't know how he got sold or pulled into the full Zionist Israel corner, but wow, he's all in. He's all in with them. And I guess somebody got to him and said, "Look, you got to understand, since you believe in God so much now, after you got shot at, after you got popped, here's the way God works. If you're not with us, you'll have no chance in life. You're gonna die. You're gonna go to hell, and everything will be against you forever and ever. So your Bible tells you to. You're now you under you want to be a part of God. Now you've got to do this. I don't know. I don't know what happens. What happens? Oh, and on another front, the NFL draft. That was so funny about Deion Sanders' son Shadur. I just watched a video earlier, and there's a report that says they built just a special room just for the draft, and it had legendary painted all over the walls, and he wears this big, huge, diamond encrusted legendary across his chest. And it's like, who does that? Who names himself or calls himself legendary? At what is he, 22, 21, 22? He's now legendary. Okay. Wow. I think the reason he went so far down the draft is because of Deion, because they're so out there. And I don't think other teams wanted Deion walking in going, hey, man, here's what you need to do. Not that he would. I just don't think they want the whole hoopla with it. Because it'd be constant. They'd be asking Deion, what do you think about what the coach is doing with your son? But it's still not set that he'll go play for Cleveland. He may sit out a year, like he may demand a trade like Peyton Manning did. He may pull like Larry Bird did. Larry Bird said, nope, I ain't going out. But Boston went ahead and drafted him anyway, and away they went. Legendary. Wow. That's crazy. But where'd I go? 23 minutes. That's about all I had. It's been a while. We've just been cooking and moving on down the road, stacking and packing. But I appreciate everybody. Like I always say, good discernment and good vibrations. I love you all. Thank you.